Hey everyone, my name is Candis Dyer and this is Canna Corner. We are live on the Candis Dyer Facebook page on Mondays at 7 p.m. And it gets uploaded to the new YouTube channel that we're trying to grow over there, the Canna Corner one. And I'm been thinking about going live from YouTube and trying that out a little bit and see if it won't help the reach and stuff out, because Facebook's got me the cannabis warriors, all of us banned, like black shadow banned. So you can't see, your friends can see, the people who already are on your page can see, but unless they go in and say that they want to see your stuff particularly, it's shadow ban. That's what it's called. You're not going to see it. It's going to be, I can post all day and it's not going to come up on your feed. So I'm going to try YouTube out. I've seen a lot of things I like about YouTube, and you can make it look real professional and nice. And I'd like to try to work on that soon. So go check out Canna Corner on YouTube, hit subscribe. And if you hit the bell and say notified every time she goes live, anytime that it goes live, then you will get notified that I'm on and come join us. So you can learn about all the new cannabis stuff going on and all the events coming up in Texas and other states, depending on what news comes around that I can talk about. Just cannabis education news, and we have guests sometimes, most of the time, but I'm gonna try to start a new thing, and if people contact me to be on the show, we're gonna get them on, but I'm also going to go live a lot on my own like this, because I want to be able to update y'all on everything. There's so many amazing things going on. And I always say, for instance, the Fort Worth March, that's so big. DFW should be showing up in big support of this. And everybody that I talk to be like, do you know about the march coming up? They're like, no, what's going on? They don't know. So this way, y'all can keep up to date with the events and stuff going on. So that'll help. Thank y'all all so much for watching and listening and supporting me through all this time, man. It's been amazing. I couldn't do any of this without y'all. I know it's been a crazy winding road. I start out one place, but I go where I'm needed, and I go where God calls me, and where I can best do work to help. I want to help. I want to help legalize cannabis in Texas. I want to help legalize cannabis in prohibition worldwide. I believe that it shouldn't be on any medical restrictions. But that's my belief. And I do fight for medical, because baby steps, but in my long term, I want to see grow your own. We should be able to grow our own plants so we know what amount of THC is in them. Hey, love, speaking of Arkansas, yes, ma'am, a very winding road, but we are still on that bus. We are going the right direction. And I know that I'm in the right place at the right time. I know things are going to take off very soon. I can feel it, and I'm just so ready. We've worked so hard and so ready. Right, babe. Flor Farah has dealt with shingles for okay, so she started out with the diabetes stuff, and a month of that going crazy, and then right after shingles. So 2 months she's been down. She's been very sick, and I'm so glad that she's starting to see the end of the tunnel. Her shingles has lasted 4 weeks, and it's very painful, and she's dealing with it the best she can. I hate that I'm so far away from her, but she is going to come back with a vengeance soon. And speaking of that, yes, we are ready. Renee has stepped down from KM420 Radio. We wish her the best. And we are going to be moving forward with Brandy Patrice, Farrah Hunter, Trish, and Candis. And we will be doing what we do. And some exciting things new coming up about that. I'm keeping that under wraps for a second until we get all the stuff made and put together for that to introduce y'all what's going on. But stay tuned. Go check out KM420 Radio YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to it, please go subscribe to it now. A lot of things coming up with that. Yes, I'm so glad. 4.5 weeks, man, of shingles, man. Diabetes under control. Hell yeah. She's doing really good. Her numbers have been looking great. And she's learning it. And I am too, because I love her and I want to make sure I'm doing everything I can to help her on that road. Cool. So if y'all haven't noticed, I know I made a flyer saying Dana Sibbs was going to be on, the comedian. She ended up having surgery here a few days ago. And last week, she was fixing to have surgery and she was just so like in pain and she couldn't do it. So she was going to try to do it after the surgery, but she said that the surgery was more than she thought it was going to be. So she's taking a little bit more downtime. So I'm going to get with her in the middle of November and we're going to set a date for the end of November for her to be all healed and well. And y'all go check her out. She is running a stoner comedy talk show called The Hot Box. And she is on Instagram and YouTube. So it's Dana Sibbs, DANITSIBS. And y'all go check her out. She's really funny. Yes, you're diabetic for sure. Hey, Karen. Speaking of Karen, that badass spoke at the marijuana march. Y'all can check her out. I know I got her stuff up here. Here it is. Syntax Community Outreach, y'all. Patches for people against prohibition. No one belongs in jail for a plant. Y'all go check her out at Team Syntax on Facebook. Seems that, okay. There we go. I'm back. I got booted off. Okay, so no one belongs in jail for a plant. Team Syntax, y'all go check her out. She's amazing, and she spoke at the marijuana march, and she did such a great job. Hey, Seth, how are you doing? We love Seth, too. You can find him with Walk a Mile with Seth on YouTube. He just walks everywhere, and he's got issues with what is it that you got? I don't want to say it wrong. Fibromyalgia. Is that what it was? Maybe. I don't want to say it wrong, but he's got issues and he hurts a lot and he walks. He walks and he educates people and he videos it and he talks to different people all over the world and it's just amazing. So y'all go check him out. Hey, Seth, we love you. You can also hear him on our Sunday lineup for KM420 Radio. He's one of the people along with Canna Corner and When You Love Ed's show that plays on our Sunday. And Brandy Patrice Hour, don't forget. Hell yeah. Okay, so today, wonder if I can, no, I don't have it hooked up to my Facebook. Yes, fibromyalgia. I'm sorry. I get all these different, I know cannabis helps so much, y'all. Like so many different things. And it is so hard to remember everything. And I have so many amazing warriors on Facebook. And sometimes I get them mixed. But yes, Walk a Mile with Seth. He's amazing, y'all. Go check him out. I'm going to step away from the chat really quick because I want to go and talk about some news that Normal sent a newsletter out. I think I took screenshots of it so I could talk about it. Yes. There's only 15 days left until Election Day when voters in 5 states, Arkansas, this is for us, Farrah, Maryland, Missouri, North Dakota, South Dakota will decide on statewide ballot measures to legalize the use of marijuana by adults. So they're fighting for adult use. Let's be honest, we're going to have to fight hard. Oh, sorry. Let's be honest, we're going to have to fight hard for every vote in all 5 states, some of which are the most conservative leaning in the country. And while it will be a real battle, passing legalization in states like South Dakota or Arkansas will have a ripple effect and provide a massive momentum boost for our efforts nationwide. This election may be the most critical one yet in our fight to end marijuana prohibition. Can we count on you for help? So they sent me a donation letter. So y'all can go to Normal and sign up for their mailing list, and you'll get newsletters like this all the time. So yes, good. Okay, wait, it's not done. Okay, in addition to statewide efforts, voters in Colorado, Michigan, Montana, Idaho, Rhode Island, and Texas will decide on local marijuana-related measures. And while we are optimistic about the success of these states and local efforts, we aren't taking one single vote or voter for granted. We must continue fighting for Election Day. So y'all, please vote green. If they are not for cannabis, and be careful, because a lot of people say they're for cannabis and talk a lot of stuff, but in the back, they're not really. They're just trying to get the votes because they know we are a lot of the votes. They know this. Okay, let me go back to the chat. Sorry, y'all. Oh, wait, no, not sorry. I want to take y'all to another event that we are going to be at. KM 420 Radio and Canna Corner and Roach and Bud are going to be at. It's the Psychedelic Conference, and I'm going to look that up because I want to talk to y'all about speakers and stuff. You can go check them out on Instagram at ConsciousnessCon22. So you can find all this. There's going to be amazing speakers there, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Mike, they're going to have, oh, shit, wait, this is a video. Microdosing LSD for attention deficit disorder. Miss Teresa Marie will be talking about a balanced approach for treating ADHD. And so that's one of the speakers. I know Russell Longhammer is going to be on. Let me see if I can pause this. Okay, let me try to find a different one. These are all pictures. Okay, here's one. Psilocybin Homegrown with Tanner Thompson, cultivating fungi for quality and safety with Nichi Miko. So that's another speaker. I had them all, but it's on that video. Jessica Palmer, of course, she's running the show. She's harm reduction, teaching trip safety for meaningful experiences. So she's going to be talking. Of course, we got Hempy sponsoring. We got KM420 Radio going to be there. We got Roach and Bud. You come get your picture taken with Pothead. Man, y'all go check him out on YouTube and IG too. Roach and Bud with the little thingy. So yeah, oh, here's another one, psychedelic and loss. No, we talked about that one. Okay, responsible consciousness, honest spirituality beyond religion, with Geoff Sykes. He's going to be speaking. And then we got Stoned Ape Theory. Was our evolution aided by fungi? With Sebastian Tahabi. I hope I got that name right. I probably totally screwed it up. Sorry if I did. But so all these great speakers, all these amazing vendors are going to be there. You can go get your tickets at, let's see. Okay. Virtual tickets are on sale. $25 tickets. I guess you can also watch it at home, y'all. So you can go to, okay, I think you go to consciousness.com, or you can check out, find them on Consciousness 22, Consciousness Con 22, on Instagram, on Facebook, you can find them. It's called on there. No, I have it. Consciousness and Psychedelic Conference. So, and then message them and figure out what link you go to get tickets. They're $25, I believe. You can also get, if you can't go, you can get your virtual ticket and watch it online. So that's pretty cool. And Russell Langhammer is going to be helping with the ego die and finally heal. Help the ego die and finally heal. So that's what he's going to be talking about. We love Russell. He's got a heart issue. Oh, look at this. We can just let her talk to you. Let me see. Maybe.
Arlington, Texas.
Yes. Okay.
Hello, I'm Jessica Farmer, co-founder of the Consciousness and Psychedelics Conference in my hometown, Arlington, Texas. I invite you November 5th to join us for our third conference installation at Arlington Music Hall. I've been working with our conference since January.
Hell yeah, that's Jessica, y'all, and she is great. I know you can't see it, but what she's saying is meet us at Arlington Music Hall. Yes. Arlington Music Hall on November 5th. And it's going to be amazing. Taking over the whole conference hall. Arlington, Texas, y'all. Definitely want to go. Go find out more information. Go look at their IG and check out their YouTube, or not their YouTube, their Facebook. And yeah. Okay, I'm going back to the comments now. Sorry, y'all.
Okay, let me go back.
Oh, yes. Now I got to turn that down.
And it's going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Got you, loggers. Hey, Ashley, how are you doing? Dummy. Yes, sometimes. Hey, Sal. Hi. Hell yeah, y'all. Please, if you like the show, like and share, help me out. Get that algorithm going. Give me some hearts, say hi. All that stuff helps. And I'll talk to you. Like, very casual conversation. This is all about cannabis education. So if you got any questions or anything like that, you can ask me. It's very interactive. That's why I love these lives. And there's going to be a Texas Hemp Summit presented by Texas Hemp Coalition on November 11th and 12th at Texas A&M University. You can go check that out at www.texashempcoalition.org/summit. So that's another good event. They stopped by the booth when we went to the marijuana march. That was amazing. We had so much fun. They came by and handed that out. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll talk about it on Canna Corner. So hell yeah, I'm so ready, y'all. November 5th. Remember the 5th of November. Not only is good for my anonymous family out there. If anybody doesn't know, it was meeting all my anonymous friends and talking about how to change the world and how cannabis should be legal, and just conversations with them that's got me wanting to do more and start more. So they'll always be my family. I love the Anons. And November 5th, psychedelic conference. Just a perfect day. Like, perfect day. Hell yeah. But I wanted to thank my sponsors because I haven't done that yet. Go Green Botanicals. Y'all go check them at gogreen.com. Gogreenbotanicals.com. The reason I like them so much is because Ben Test each product that comes in, he won't even put it on the shelf until his tests come back saying that what they say is in it is really in it. Because we got a lot of that fraud going on. Like in Arkansas, they have a lawsuit because there's only a few dispensaries anyway, and the ones that they're going to are saying there's more THC in them than there is. Like when people go test it, there's not that amount of THC in it, so they're getting a higher price, and it's fraud. Well, me personally, I want grow your own, yes, but I'm fighting for whatever it comes up, like medicals. It's a baby steps in Texas, so of course I try to go and testify on the bills that come up every 4 years, every 2 years, 4 years. When did you get your show? Well, I started doing this about 5 years ago when I was with COCW, and I would come on and I would talk about events and stuff going on, because we had walks everywhere, like all over. We had walks in Houston and in Fort Worth and Arlington and Dallas, and Austin, like all at the same time, on same days. So I would come on regularly and talk about all those walks that were going to come on. And when I started working with that and getting out there on the streets and holding that sign, a lot of people would come up to me, thank you for what you're doing. I have cancer, stage 4 cancer, and it's cured me. I didn't need no chemo, no nothing. It totally cured me, which is great, like amazing stories. And I realized that the only way we're going to change people's minds is to educate the public about the benefits of cannabis. And the only way to do that is to have everybody come out and tell their stories, because you're not going to relate to me with PTSD. You might relate to someone that has stage 4 cancer and cured their tumor. Maybe your grandma has the same thing and you're looking into how to save her, give her a few more years. Or, so you'll relate more to that. So all the different stories, somebody is going to relate to some story somebody has about how cannabis helped them. And that will educate the public and let them know that cannabis is not scary. It's not a bad thing. We need it legal. It can't harm nobody. It's never harmed anybody, never killed anybody. 0 deaths. And people should be able to just grow their own and smoke when they want. You're not going to overdose. You're not possible. The only way cannabis can kill you is if a big truck of cannabis falls on top of you or runs you over. And then that's really the truck. But yeah, so that's what I believe in. I believe in grow your own and get the big pharma out of it, because big pharma has done nothing but screw up my life. It killed my mother. Every one of the females on my family have something called an anxiety disorder. So I had that before I was diagnosed with my PTSD. So I already had bad anxiety before I got PTSD. And every female in my family has this. And we have tried every pharmaceutical medicine that there is to try to help us. And all it did was make us addicted and not give a crap about anything. It didn't help us. And so I would get off my medicine and try cannabis, and I would realize I don't need any of that medicine. This is what I need, that I can function. I am level-headed. It slows me down. My mind goes so fast. And so it levels me out. I don't really even get high anymore. It's just a level feeling. But so yeah, that is why I take cannabis. That's my story part of it. And there's a whole big story to that, which it would take a whole show, and don't have the time. I'll have to talk about it sometimes. But my problem is getting on here and talking about it and not like bawling and crying, because I still have a hard time telling that story. It was very traumatic. If y'all don't know, my mom committed suicide. My dad went to prison for 4 years. He got 8 years, but he was only in for 4 for raping my mom 3 days after a hysterectomy. I was in the next room and I heard everything, and it really fucked with me. And growing up, my whole life was a war zone. Like my mom, like it was just a war zone. And then mom would have boyfriends coming into the house. So it's just like one thing after another. And it's hard to like sit down and speak about each thing the way I should without just totally losing it. So, man, I'm sorry. Cannabis oil is good though for the liver. I had hepatitis C and my count is so low they can't barely even detect it's there anymore. And the only thing I've done is cannabis. I haven't taken any interferon, none of that. They actually thought it was so crazy that the doctors, when I had my daughter, said they wanted to study me after I had Andrea, but I ended up moving back to Texas. So they seen something, and the only thing is cannabis. Hell yeah, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for being on. Oh, KM420 radio sponsors. I didn't finish the sponsors. We love you. I love being a part of KM420 radio. Find us this November 5th at Arlington Music Hall. It's going to be a blast. I'm going to be doing interviews, one-on-one cannabis live interviews for y'all here on Facebook, and talking to the guest, finding out why they what they like about psilocybin, and talking about cannabis too, of course. Yeah, so we'll be doing on-the-spot interviews live from KM420 Radio. So if you are not on the KM420 Radio Facebook page, please go join and hit the subscription and hit the bell thing, notifications, because you got to tell Facebook you want to see us or they won't show you. Awesome. Another sponsor. It was sad, WJAE 420 Radio has vanished. So, but Wendy Love Edge, y'all, the Wendy Love Edge show, she's a sponsor, and Roach and Bud, he's a sponsor. Troy is amazing. And yeah, hell yeah. So thank y'all so much, all the sponsors. If you want to be a sponsor for Canna Corner and get put up and talked about, then hit me up. We'll talk about it. I don't really charge anything, but I do put out the KM420 radio fundraiser thing. So if anybody likes what I do and wants to help and donate, they can donate to that. But we're getting all that together right now. We changed our Cash App. There's a few changes going on. I believe our Instagram is null and void now, Farah. We're going to start another one maybe, but you can always find us on Facebook and YouTube and at km420radio.com. And I think we're coming up on 30 minutes, y'all. That's about the basic time of the show that I'm wanting it to start being. I love all y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me. And please like and share.